Welcome back to another episode of Hello Ladies, where feminism meets pro wrestling. We are your hostesses with the mostesses. I am Sabrina,
And I'm MJ.
and collectively we are known as the Hasty Dynamic Duo. Yes, I'm continuing this until someone tells me not to.
Are we going to change the podcast name? Is that what? I'm just kidding.
Wrestling with diseases, ETD.
Wait, if you didn't listen to the other episode, though, they're not going to get that reference, Sabrina.
Well, that's
Wrestling
the
with...
trick. You have to go listen to the previous episodes.
So we are not a medical podcast. We are a wrestling podcast. So if you want to hear our wrestling opinions, non-disease related, you can like this episode, share it out, leave a comment below. We're playing a little game, so why don't you tell us in general who your favorite wrestler of all time is? Let's keep it classic for this one.
Yeah, and remember, if you have a question about your rash, ask a doctor, not people on the internet.
Yeah, that's actually really good advice.
All right. Well, you, as always, have been the one to shape this game, so you explain the rules.
Okay, so pretty easy. Sabrina and I are going to go back and forth with each other. And you either have to fill in the blank with a wrestler name or answer with a wrestler. So some of mine are like blank will be whatever. So you have to answer that way. So we're just going to go back and forth, about 15 of them each. And yeah, you can't repeat either, which is going to be the hardest part. So I made sure to specify that because otherwise Sabrina would just say Orange Cassidy for like 90% of these and then it would be game over.
Right?
And the other 10% would be Damian Priest.
Hey now, Joe Hendry could sneak in there and other people, maybe
True.
slip in an RJ City dunk.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So for example, I could say Damian Priest, Sabrina could say Damian Priest, but neither of us could say Damian Priest twice.
Correct. Correct.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're not screwing each other over like, no, I got to them first.
Neener, neener, neener.
Alrighty. Do you want to start?
Go for it. You can go. Yeah. I already saw you
Oh.
looking at your list.
Okay. Um, MJ,
Yes.
who will be the next crossover star? And by that, I mean crossover from wrestling into various other entertainments. Cannot be
Okay.
somebody else who's already crossed over.
I don't, I'm not saying I agree with this, but I think it's going to be Tiffany Stratton.
She wants to.
She does.
Yeah. I have no idea what
Yep.
her acting abilities are like or anything else, so who knows?
I watched an interview today with Queen of the Ring, shout out Queen of the Ring, where she said that she would love to do a reality show with Paris Hilton. And so it's fresh in my mind.
A reality show I could definitely see her on. Yes.
Totally.
Yeah.
All right. A wrestler, Sabrina, you would most like to be stranded on a desert island with.
So my mind immediately went to like a pragmatic place.
Okay.
So I'm actually gonna say Brian Danielson.
Yeah, that's a great answer. That is a
Yeah.
great answer.
Yeah. I feel like I would be in good hands. You know, he knows
Yep.
all of the survival things, I feel like.
Mm-hmm. He would know how to like make tofu out of lettuce or something on the island.
He knows about compostable toilets and all this other stuff. So really
Exactly.
my main concern will always be where is the bathroom? So
Fair. Wow, you pivoted in like that answer in a way I didn't expect. It was like that was really smart. Not that I didn't expect you to be smart.
I am a moron.
No, you're not. You're not a
Um,
moron and you're not a disease either.
you mean I'm not infectious?
Jesus. So you're saying I'm not infectious? If you're not watching, please just watch for that second to see that face. Just come back to this video to watch this face Sabrina just made.
All right. Who will be the next wrestler to write a book?
Soraya, because she said she wants to write one. So
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she has one in the works.
yeah. Yep, yep, yep.
Hmm. Good pick.
Yeah. I'm gonna go, if you had to guess, blank, as in this wrestler, will be inducted into the 2025 Hall of Fame.
Dave Batista.
Oh shit. Is Batista not in the Hall of Fame?
Nope, he is not.
Dang.
His
Good
schedule
pull,
hasn't
lady.
worked out, and the only time that it did work out was during the pandemic, and they weren't about to do that for Batista. So,
Good thing. Good thing.
yeah, he is my guess. Um, who will be the next to jump from AEW to WWE?
Ricky Starks.
That is a good guess.
Um, on the same note, similar note, a wrestler that you could see making a WWE return.
It's funny because I had a similar question for you. Becky Lynch. You mean from like
E-
injury or?
Easy. No, no, no.
Okay,
That totally counts. Yeah. I kept it general.
yeah. My other thought was Carmella, but
That's a
um,
good one.
yeah, 'cause
I miss her.
she's been training.
I miss you, Carmella.
Who will have the next smash hit action figure?
Mm. Okay, so I feel like I already know the answer because they just did the releases at Comic-Con. I
I
mean,
feel like that doesn't count because they just like
dang it.
revealed them.
Okay. 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 So I
Because I
have to
know it's
be.
Tony Storm.
Oh, I was going to say Shawn Michaels.
Oh, those ones. Okay.
They have literally have a figure of Shawn Michaels
Hmm.
of him coming in at I think it was that WrestleMania that he came. Yeah, they literally have that. Yeah, I can't think of the name of the it's like a zip line when he's on the zip line.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they made a figure out of that.
That's cool.
I know, but you're right. That does feel like cheating because that it literally was unveiled, and they also unveiled the pipe bomb one with CM Punk, which is hilarious. Or not the pipe bomb, but when he won Money in the Bank. Yeah. Oh my God, this is so hard. This is like pulling on my heartstrings. You knew this would be so hard for me.
I designed
Um,
this just for you.
I know, I appreciate that. Um, I haven't even seen all the releases yet, so watch me name one, and somebody's gonna be in the comments. Actually, if you paid attention, then you would know that's already a finger. Um, God, I kind of want to say Rhea's WrestleMania gear from this last year. That's kind of where my mind goes. Or like, I don't know if they had like a set of this yet, but like the prison Dom from WrestleMania 39 with Rey Mysterio, like a dual pack would be pretty sick for that one. So that's
That
also
would be
kind of where my
good.
mind goes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
that
gonna
would
go
be
with that. God, that was hard. Sorry, my brain kicked into full nerd mode for that one, where I was just like, oh, let's talk about figures.
sweet.
Pulling on my heartstrings, Sabrina. Um, Mick Foley has said he'd like to have one last match. If he does, it will be against who?
I don't I don't necessarily think this will be the case, but this is the person who came to my mind first, and it was Kevin
Okay.
Owens.
Oh, I would love that. That would
Yeah.
be so good.
I think it's because they both have the same energy of like lovable dad figure.
Hmm.
That's a little
God,
sassafras.
I would love to see them tag team too.
Oh yeah.
Go from like having like words to then being like having a match and then becoming like a tag team or something. That'd be cool.
Kevin Owens pulling out a Mr. Sacco, and I could see him doing it.
Yeah, that would be sick.
You know how like Randy Orton was like the legend killer? This would be like Kevin Owens would be like the legend tag team collector or something.
Mm,
Because like
okay.
he does, Stone Cold's finisher. Then he can do like
Yeah.
Foley's finisher with Mr. Sacco.
Hell yeah. Oh my God, I love that.
Oh yeah, my turn.
Damn.
Who will be arrested next? Let's go in a completely different turn.
Um, God, first thing that popped in my head was JD McDonough.
Bobblehead.
Go on, JD.
Okay. I have no arguments here.
Um, John Cena's last match will be against blank. And also, I fucking love match games, so I'm gonna keep saying blank.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't mean vacant either. Boom, boom.
yeah. So, because it's going to go one of two ways. Either it's going to be he's going to go out putting over a younger talent, or he's going to do the thing where like it's a friend and
Yeah,
like Randy Orton, for example.
yeah,
But I kind of think he's going to want to put over someone like
yeah.
that needs it.
Hmm.
It doesn't necessarily need it, but they're a newer person on the scene.
Okay. Who's it gonna be then?
I'm I'm gonna like do a real wild card right now, and I'm gonna say Ethan Page.
Wow. Oh my God. I feel like Ethan would shit his pants. That'd be so cool.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I love that. Love that for him. Um, if CM Punk has another
This is my
backstage
turn now, ma'am. Breaking the rules. You're going to be the one going to jail.
daddy.
All right. Let's see. Uh, okay, so I started to get a little weird while doing these because I was like, I want to
I'm
make
sorry, wait,
sure.
wait. I'm started to get weird or just let it out.
Yeah, because I wanted to make sure I was asking things that you wouldn't necessarily think of.
Okay.
So, MJ,
Okay. Oh no.
which wrestler cries during sex?
Sami Zayn.
Yeah, yeah,
He's a passionate man. We love Sami Zayn.
yep, yep. Was that on your list?
No, but that was great. That it's not often that I'm fucking uh struck like that. If CM Punk has another backstage incident, it will be against blank.
Triple H.
Ooh, okay.
I feel like, if he's going home, he's going home.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's facts.
All right.
Oh God. I feel like I should have made mine more fun like you did.
Okay. What living wrestler was voted most likely to be a serial killer in high school?
Dexter Loomis.
That is a good call right there. That stare he does. Oof.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Those
This,
extensions they've given him or something.
yeah. A wrestler who will never be champion.
Oh, who's alive, right? I could cheat and just be like, allow me to name the
Yes,
dead
who's
guy
alive? Yes,
or
who's
lady.
alive?
Like, you mean the champion of the company that they're in?
Anything, any champion.
Any?
Is
Any?
that too mean? Maybe that's too mean. Okay, the main champion.
Because I mean, like, I feel like I cannot remember everyone who is 24-hour champion, you know?
Like 24 fitness, 24-hour fitness? What do you mean? You said 24-hour
Oh,
champion.
yeah, 24, whatever that thing was.
No one wants to remember that belt.
Yeah, will never be champion. Any champ. Oh my God. I'm trying to think of someone who sucks or like is just so mid. Who's so, like, because if it was like, wait, you said it would just be the champion, right?
Yeah,
Okay, all right, that's easier.
because
Uh,
it was too mean. You're right.
yeah, because there's um, I don't want to say it, but it's probably true. Xavier Woods.
Yeah, that's a shitty one, but you're right.
Yeah. I feel like if it was WWE like 6 years ago, he would, but there's so
Yeah,
much talent that has risen to the top.
I know. It's crazy competitive right now.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like all that work that Triple H did and Tony
Mhm.
Khan has really started to pay off.
Yep.
All right.
Yep,
Oh,
yep, yep.
I have to ask you one. Okay. Um, what wrestler has the best entrance music? It's an easy one.
Wait, you're talking modern or of all time?
We'll do all time.
That is the Brood final answer.
Oh, okay, okay. It's a good one.
Unbiased.
It's a
So
good one.
good.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. I would be happy to never see blank wrestle ever again.
Oh, there's so many. Wait, me or you?
Well, I'm asking you. Oh,
It,
yeah, yeah, I see. Like you would
me?
be, yeah, someone you never want to wrestle again. Yeah.
Again, there's so many. Um, Rick Swan. Rick Swan. Him. I hate him. I've explained before why. You can
Yep.
go listen somewhere it's there.
Somewhere it's there.
The TNA Slammiversary thing, that's where.
That's where it was. Yep.
Rich Swan. Hate him. Um, and what made me mad was I had been in his corner previously, so.
Sucks.
Um, do you want a weird one
Sure.
now? All right. What wrestler looks like they like the smell of their own farts?
I don't know how to take that. Like, I'm gonna say Festus.
Okay.
Um, Swerve will lose the belt to blank.
Wait, what?
Swerve Strickland will lose the belt to blank.
I mean, Hangman is a very obvious one,
Definitely potential there, yeah.
but there's so many.
Hmm.
Maxwell Jacob Friedman's a good one. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Hangman because he was the first one that popped in my mind.
Okay, right on.
I'm just jotting him down so I don't use him again. Um, what wrestler has the strangest tattoo?
Damian Priest with that weird back tattoo.
I knew that's what you were gonna say.
You know me. Um, blank wrestler has my favorite gimmick of all time.
Ooh. See, this is where recency bias comes into play.
I know.
I feel like the safe thing, honestly, to do would be China with the ninth wonder of the world. But I don't know that while that's a gimmick, it doesn't feel gimmicky enough to me, if that makes sense. Like when I think
Yes.
gimmick, I'm thinking like Tony Storm, which is certainly
Yeah.
in there. Mm, what is it of all time? Um, Orange Cassidy is a very good one, yes. Um, I've been trying to save him, although I feel like we're like halfway through, right?
I think over. How many
Okay.
do you have on your list, though? I went overboard on mine.
Yeah, so this will be 10th. So yeah, I'll say Orange Cassidy.
Okay.
I was jumping back and forth. I aimed for 15, but I had a few extra just in case, like so we wouldn't
Okay.
repeat, which is good because one or two have already been used.
Yep.
Okay. What wrestler is the biggest wrestling fan?
Bailey.
Good one. Yeah.
Bailey loves wrestling. And yeah, like literally her whole gimmick initially, of course, as you know, was starting out as being like a wrestling fan. And it's real. I don't think anybody has like that passion for wrestling and has been wrestling as long as she has and still has the same level of passion and love for it, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
And like geeks out over like obscure matches and stuff, you know? Yeah.
hmm The only one who might be able to like go toe to toe or hoe to hoe with her on obscure matches would probably be MJF.
Yeah. 1,000%. MJF's a great answer for that too.
Yeah.
See, I feel like I'm also intentionally saving like,
hmm
saving the big guns.
Pew, pew.
Yep. Um, blank has the best physique in wrestling.
I'd say Rhea Ripley. Yeah. The other one that I thought of was Zelina Vega, honestly.
Yeah. Oh God, those are two great ones.
Actually, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna say Zelina Vega. Because like her abs,
Insane.
yeah, like
Yeah.
crazy. Um,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna say Zelina Vega. Although I did think of Joe Hendry as well.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Um, all right. What wrestler will be the next TNA champ?
Have to beat Nick Nemeth. Um, I feel like I have recency bias. I'm just gonna say Joe Hendry.
That's a fair shout.
I'm going all in on Joe Hendry.
As everyone
Um,
should.
let's see. Blank has the best gear in wrestling.
Shit. Oh wait, Seth Rollins.
Great answer.
Yeah.
Great answer.
Um, who has the best online presence in wrestling?
Uh, Nyla Rose.
Good shout, good shout. I love when they pull her for those like answer these like random questions or when she does like the comedy thing with RJ and Colt Cabana.
Yeah. Honestly, for Nyla's Twitter alone, even though I don't have Twitter, I just see all the screenshots come up all the time. Also, Matt Cardona is so good at everything online and always has been incredibly ahead of his time.
Oh yeah.
So, God, that's tough. But yeah,
Pioneer.
literally the pioneer. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Eventually, blank will become AEW Women's Champion.
Willow Nightingale.
Yeah. Yes, you will.
I guess I could have also said Mariah May, since that's seemingly the one that'll happen
Yep.
as
I
soonest.
know.
But
I was wondering, I was like, either I think she's gonna say Willow, but we'll see.
yeah. Um, blank wrestler reads for fun.
Hmm. Brian Danielson.
100%. He absolutely does.
Oh yeah. Blank has the best finisher of all time.
All time. So I'm going to say a tag team and I'm going to say the Hardys, and that is completely my bias.
Okay,
Yeah.
right on.
Yeah. Although I did think of, I can't remember her name. She's in NXT, the Soul Snatcher. I love that move.
Okay.
That's the
I'm
move.
not
I can't remember her name. She's like blonde and like it's a beachy thing. Like the things she does are insane.
Oh, is that Sol Ruka?
Yeah.
Sol is crazy talented.
Yeah. Yeah. But I felt like it's a little too soon to say that that is my favorite. So,
It's beautiful though.
yeah, it is like my breath caught the first time I saw her do it. Actually, it
Yeah,
still does every time I see her do it.
that's cool.
It's like, all
Man, I know. Like that's someone who like when they're on the main roster, they're gonna go crazy.
right, so this is the last one, right, that I have to ask?
Sure.
Righty. Well, this will be fun because I think the answer you might have given before you just used. What wrestler is the smartest person in wrestling, talent-wise?
Oh God, yeah.
Cannot be a booker.
Okay, when we say smartest person in wrestling talent wise, are we talking like full package of like technical
Like
and what we talk
wrestling smartest.
like talking like psychological wrestling? Like we're talking like the like
Full package, yeah. Technical,
oh,
yeah. So he cannot be an example right now because he is not talent, but William Regal a few years ago or when he was in AEW would have been an excellent answer, for example.
and you knew I wanted to say Danielson for this.
Yep, 100%.
Because that's the right answer.
Yep.
Oh man. God, there's a place my mind goes, but I don't know if that's what I want to go with. This is so hard. This is so hard. He's so young. This is a premature answer, so I guess I'm thinking like long term, but I'm
Oh,
going. Are you gonna say? Do you know who I'm gonna say?
yep. As soon as you said he's so young, yeah.
MJF.
Yeah. Have you said
Because he,
MJF before in this?
I have not. I
Um,
know. Surprising, isn't it? It's like my favorite wrestler.
yeah.
But no.
Oh, actually, I didn't
Uh,
see him either.
you almost did,
Mm-hmm.
but you didn't. Yeah, I'm going MJF. I think that like, yeah. I mean, I probably don't even need to say anything. Just
Yeah.
MJF.
Yeah. 100%. I agree with that. With maybe the exception of getting some tattoos that might have been better off being done elsewhere, but just
Uh, let's see. I guess I have one more I can ask you.
okay.
Who is the most underrated wrestler in your opinion?
Of all time or like currently wrestling?
Do you want to do both? One of each?
Sure. Of all time, it's China, period. Will not be taking questions, will be taking compliments on that answer. Um, and as far as currently, Alex Kane.
Yeah, let's go.
Hmm.
And that's on Beaumaye.
Yeah. The fact that he is not signed to like a major like TNA or AEW or WWE is bullshit.
I'm still waiting for him and Josh Alexander. That's what we want. That's what the people want.
I think they did have a match, didn't they?
Did they?
Yeah, because I remember messaging him and being like, "You put this into existence. Good job."
Cut this out.
Since you whispered that into the microphone, I'm very tempted to leave it in. Cut this out right now.
No,
Right.
but you know
Join the state.
who I want to see him wrestle is Powerhouse Hobbs. I've been wanting that forever.
Yeah.
I saw a picture of them together, and I think it was at Wally Mania. They took a picture together, and I put in the comments, I was like, Tony Khan, you need to book this.
You know who I want to see him wrestle?
Shelton Benjamin.
No. Joe Hendry. I think they would have such a fun match. I
They
don't know.
would.
I don't know if you've because Joe Hendry obviously is like also a power hitter, much like a certain friend of ours. But
Hmm.
he's also so funny. I don't know if you've seen like the comedy stuff that he does, other than the
Hmm.
singing, but like in the ring. And I think like Alex and him would like their energies would play really well together.
I agree with that. That's great.
Yeah. And using Joe Hendry's star would help elevate Alex. So I'm really just booking also
You
for that.
fantasy booking for yourself.
Hmm. Yeah.
Like, this is what I want to see. So that's the way to do it. That's what
Come on,
fantasy booking
TNA,
is.
make it happen.
I'd pay good money to see that.
Hmm. Yeah, I would show up for that match.
What was your favorite question that we asked? Was there any that I asked you that like took threw you for a loop?
The
The
gimmick
crying
one
during
was tough.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
crying during sex one was
I could see like you sputtering there for a second. Like, did she just fucking ask me that? Do I want to answer this?
it's just like I know, I feel like I short circuited the moment you asked that. Because it was like, you know me, I can go on and talk for hours and hours. And then I stopped and I was like, I genuinely, my brain, I think it's rebooting. Hold on, please.
Yeah, I kind of thought you were going to throw me under the bus at some point since MJ was the one who came up with the idea of like we couldn't repeat answers because, quote, I don't want you saying just Orange Cassidy or Damian Priest for all of these, which I wasn't even tempted to do, miss.
That just means my questions were that good.
Of course. But of course.
uh,
All
this was
right, so
fun though.
let us know what you think of this game, what you thought of our answers. Are you like, do you like this stuff? We're gonna keep doing it until you're like, we hate this. So,
Or if you have any other game ideas, drop them below and we'll see if we do it.
yeah. Ready for the outro, friend?
Let's do it. All
My
right.
my
In the
fellow
name,
P double D,
in the name of our Lord and Savior,
Willow Nightingale.
the babe with power,
Power of voodoo, hoodoo, you do.
nothing matters. Smile anyway.
Smile anyway.